Hello and welcome to a new video, which is basically like an update to the channel, if you will. First thing I have to say, sorry about the laggy video here. I've done everything I can, and I'm trying to sort it out in this current moment, but there's just nothing I can do. So you have to, if you can't watch a video which is running, I think it's about 10 frames per second, then don't watch the video. Don't complain about it. Just leave the video. There's no point watching it if you can't. If you can't watch it. That makes sense. So yeah, this is basically like an update, and oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, so it's running quite slow. I kind of just want to say to everyone just kind of what's happening about all the console gaming. The console gaming is going to be exactly the same as it is, and I'm not going to quit either the Xbox or the PlayStation. There's nothing going to be going on in that section of the thing. It's all going to be about PCs on this video. Hence why I'm playing a PC game. And as you can already see, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2, the multiplayer mod. And I find this game really fun, and I play this in my spare time all the time. It doesn't usually run 10 FPS. It runs about 60, I think. It's quite good for my terrible PC. And but I kind of want to introduce PC gaming to this channel as well. I don't just want console gaming, because I'm not a console person. I'm much more of a PC gamer myself. It's just I've never had the ability to be able to properly be able to record or edit. Well, I can edit, but I've never been able to record or play proper sort of, racing games, which are, it takes a long time to set up. I mean, obviously for PC gaming, it does take a long time to set up. It's just this sort of specific stuff takes a long time because I don't have access to any of the recording studios that all professional YouTubers have. I don't have access to the money to buy any professional stuff, and it's just a hassle to do anything really. And so I kind of want to bring PC gaming to the channel, and I know that's for a fact. I'm going to bring PC gaming to the channel one day or another. I don't know now. It could be next video. It could be in a month's time. It could be in a year's time. I don't know. It depends when I get all the stuff ready, sorted. But I mean, as you can see, this is the most that my PC is capable of recording at this current stage, and it's 10 FPS. It's pretty good, but it's not good quality for YouTube stuff. And I need good quality for YouTube, which is running 30 FPS, and that's pretty much what you kind of have to aspire for when you're doing YouTube. I'm just doing delivery here. There's nothing really important going on in the game, other than a couple of trucks going past. Now, if you see me crashing into walls a bit, that's probably like that. That's because I can't control the truck enough because of the. I'm used to running the game about 60 FPS, so it's obviously a bit slower than what I'm used to. Also, because I have this new steering wheel, the Driving Force GT, which I got probably about a month ago now. Wow, it's gone a long time. And obviously having access to this steering wheel means I have more access and more. I can control cars, and I can play the PC games much nicer than I would be able to if I was using the keyboard. And that was one of the main problems I was having with PC gaming, was that I just didn't have any sort of easy way to control a car or a vehicle or any sort of function like that. But now I have the steering wheel, it's much easier to control things like this truck, and I don't seem to be controlling it very well right now, but I would be able to drive if I have the correct recording stuff. I would be able to do this properly, which is kind of a shame that I don't have that now, but there's nothing I can do about that. Now, I kind of want to know your suggestions on what me bringing PC to the channel. Mainly because some people are much more into console gaming, and some people look really badly upon PC gaming. And I know that I'm pretty much sure that most of my subscribers are more console based rather than PC based, and that's not very ideal for me, seeing as I kind of want to be more PC game. I want to be more PC biased rather than console biased, but there's just nothing I can do about that right now because I don't have access to any of the stuff to record properly, which is so annoying, and I really wish I did. I just can't do it, and there is just absolutely nothing I can do. And so yeah, I kind of want to know your guys' opinion on the PC aspect of this channel. And I also want to know what games I should sort of play. I know for a fact I'm going to play this game. As soon as I get the opportunity to play it in good quality, I will be playing this game straight off, and I will be playing probably what I'm doing right now, doing deliveries and yeah, just deliveries in the multiplayer. I'm not going to be doing single player unless the multiplayer just doesn't work. Just because I much prefer multiplayer to single player on this game. Wow, so slow. Jeez, this is too slow. Even I can't really watch this. Yeah, it's a bit too slow. It doesn't like entities like other trucks on the map, which is kind of annoying, but obviously PC games such as this, where it's just deliveries which are going to take, I don't know, maybe an hour. It's going to be like 30-minute videos or hour-long videos if it's a long journey, if it's a long delivery. And that's going to really annoy me because I won't be able to render as fast as I usually can. I won't be able to upload as fast as I can. And my uploading and render times seem to be really slow compared to other people's as well. It's like it would take 3.5. No, it'll probably take about 6 hours. For example, the last video I did, the episode 20, was about 15 minutes long, I believe. That took, just to render that video, it took 6.5 hours, and to upload it, it took 4 hours. Now that's basically 12 hours there, almost 12 hours, with a 15-minute video. And seeing as these are going to be over twice the length of those videos, then obviously it's going to be much more difficult to for me to upload it. Probably going to take at least a whole day to upload it, so render it and upload it combined, which is not ideal. There's a truck coming as well. I don't want to hit him, but I also don't want to crash into a wall. Okay, he's travelling at speed. I don't need to worry about him. Oh god, I didn't see him there. Let's still got some racing guys here. So yeah, I'm going to be struggling with sort of upload time and stuff like that. And also, if I'm recording a video which is 30 minutes to an hour long, I'm going to struggle a lot more to commentate. As you can already tell, I'm kind of spacing my my thinking time a lot more. I can see that myself already. And that's just because I'm playing a longer game. I've got more time to sort of think about things, and it doesn't really matter. Because most people that watch these sort of videos, I know, for this, just through watching other people play it on YouTube, which is how every YouTuber learns stuff. That most people that watch these games want to see the gameplay rather than the commentator. Whereas when you watch stuff like car reviews, then you need to hear the commentator, so they can kind of tell you what's going on. With games like this, it's more what you see rather than what you hear, and that's kind of where I'm a bit sort of that's where I'm a bit annoyed about PC gaming in a way, because I want to commentate to the best of my ability as I can. To commentate requires me to have a game which allows me to commentate at a reasonable pace, which is games like Gran Turismo and car reviews, which I'm doing. That helps a lot because they're only 10 to 20 minute videos at absolute maximum, and that helps a lot because I get every time I do a video, I gain more and more experience for commentary, and I get more confident over it. Whereas doing games like this would not give me that aspect of I'm in the wrong gear, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Would not give me that aspect of commentary, sort of leveling up, if it was Sims, it would be called leveling up. And let's say I was leveling up with my with my confidence of how to commentate. Doing console games would be a lot easier to commentate with, but PC gaming is much more difficult. And because simulator games are that sort of thing, just like this game, they're simulator games, it's not really that good to, you know, it's not really that good from my aspect as well as the audience aspect. If everyone comes to my channel to listen to me rather than watch the gameplay, then I shouldn't be doing these sort of videos. But if it's the opposite way around, then I should be doing these videos. And I kind of want the community's views, if you like, of what I should be doing, because I kind of want to do both at the same time, and I don't know which one I should push for. Should I push for the PC gaming and simulator games like this, where it's more the gameplay rather than me commentating, or do you want more console games like Gran Turismo, where I'm commentating a lot more and you focus on what I say rather than what you see? And because I'm struggling so much with this, it's much more difficult to kind of think about that. And when I was starting out YouTube, it was much easier because I could either decide one or the other. And console games was all I could do. I couldn't do PC gaming simply because my PC was just way too slow back then. But somehow things just went up, and this computer's got a lot faster now. And I really want to do these simulator games, but I also really want to do console games where I can commentate, and it's quite difficult to commentate over this, to be honest. I'm concentrating so much on what's going on around me. I find it difficult to play this game by myself. Well, not difficult, but you know what I mean. I find it a challenge, if you will, to kind of look around at everything that you're doing. I have a feeling there's about 2 or 3 people in one of these garages. It's lagging my machine out. So yeah, that was this video. Basically, I just wanted to kind of get my I wanted to get some views. Sorry, it was I just rambled on and I just kept changing the subject, but I know I do that. That's just how I commentate usually, or how I do these sort of videos. Most YouTubers do that, to be honest. So yeah, I kind of want to know what your views are of me doing either console games or PC games, or should I combine the two? That's another thought, actually. I could combine the two, PC gaming and console gaming, so I could get both the communities in together to kind of combine them into one. Well, I don't want to combine them into one, but you know, combine it into sort of, so I can have a channel where both the people that want to watch a video and the people that want to listen to me can focus in on the channel, on this one channel, rather than going to 2 different channels. For example, if you are going to a Minecraft video, for example, you might want, if it's someone, I'm going to mention a few YouTubers here that I know of, and you know, they might be completely wrong, but if you watch someone like Fail Race, for example, who I take a lot of inspiration from, he does a lot more commentary, and he's a much more commentating guy, and people go to his videos to watch him and to watch what his video is doing, and to hear what he has to say about those videos, and how he commentates on it, and that's kind of, Fail Race, as far as I know, is probably the best person I know who does that sort of commentary, where he kind of combines the two aspects together. But he doesn't do PC. As far as I know, he does do PC, actually. Sorry, I lied. He does do PC, but he doesn't really extend it out as much as he does with console. Like, he does a lot of GTA 5 and stuff like that. I mean, he does do BeamNG and stuff, and other things. But the stuff that stands out the most are the consoles, usually, and that's just how I view his channel. Whereas when I view someone, let's say, Jacksepticeye, for example, that's going to be such a childish thing to say, but let's just take his channel, for example. You know, people come to watch his videos because they liked his personality, and they like the fact that he's loud and he's sort of very reactive over everything. And say with Markiplier, and anyone that plays horror games, and PewDiePie used to be like that. He used to play a lot of horror games. and that everyone goes to their channel to watch to watch them rather than the gameplay. That's how I see them. Whereas people like Fell Race, they go to watch both combined. And then there's other people, I can't really name a few, but they go to watch the video rather than anything else. That's usually people that don't commentate on it, which would make sense. And I kind of want to be a bit like Fell Race in a way, where he's kind of combining the two, but I also want to... I want... In my dream world, if you like, my sort of... What I would love to happen is PC gaming to be emphasised more than console gaming, but both playing the same time still. That's one of the most difficult things to do, and I know that from many different sources. It's very difficult to combine PC and console gaming onto YouTube. And I kind of want to be that person who... I don't want to be that person, because there's probably other people that do it. And that seems very ignorant of me to say that, arrogant, sorry. But I do want to be one of those people who combines the two. And sort of... You know, Fail Race is his own kind, and I haven't met many, if not a couple of... I've only met a couple other YouTubers who does videos like he does. And I don't want to be a copy of Fail Race, and I don't want to be just like Fail Race. And I do take a lot of inspiration from him, and that kind of... I feel like that reflects with everything I do. But I do want to kind of extend my YouTube so it doesn't seem more routine like it is right now. Because basically it's just... Right now I've only got 3 series going, and that's it. I've got the Gran Turismo 6 car reviews, I've got the Gran Turismo 6 cruising, and I've got Forza Horizon 2 time trials. And hopefully I'll be adding a new series soon. It's another Xbox series, and when I hit 100 subscribers. And yeah, so I want to see your views on this PC gaming and console gaming mixed, or do you want either console gaming by itself, or do you want PC gaming by itself? Now obviously I'd have PC gaming, you have to wait a bit longer so I can get better recording equipment and be able to sort of record a game at more than 10 frames per second like it is right now. But other than that, PC gaming would be... In my... Like I said just now, I prefer PC gaming, and now I have the steering wheel, I have access to PC gaming. It's just very difficult for me to do PC gaming right now. There's a lot of fast trucks. But if I have to stick to the console just for the first, maybe, I don't know, for the first month or for the first year, I don't really care. But I would just prefer PC gaming, and I don't want that to bias your opinion at all, because it's your own opinion and you can stick to your own opinion. I'm not trying to bias you at all. Oh, that guy just behind me just span out. Or did a thingy, whatever you call it, jackknifed. That's it. There's a lot of trucks around this area. That's why I'm running about 5 frames per second now. But oh, that's funny. Right, he's gonna jackknife again. I'm gonna try not to straddle between 2 lanes like I was. Yeah, I am though. Yep. And that was just this video. Sorry, it's not a gameplay video. And I'm probably gonna get a couple of dislikes for it. In fact, I definitely will, because every time someone steps out of their schedule, they get a dislike, which doesn't make any sense. Oh, sorry about that. So your schedule of my sort of videos is important to me, and I do want to stick to my series, and those series aren't going anywhere. Don't worry about those. They're going to stay forever until I get... Well, I don't know when I'm going to get bored of it, but, you know, until the community don't want it anymore and it gets, you know, no views and anything. I just want to see your views on what I should do. Should I go to PC gaming and buy new recording equipment for this and get some good gameplay up of simulation games such as this? And this will probably be my main PC gaming if I first go to PC gaming. Or do you want to see a mixture of the two, or do you just want to see console gaming like I am right now? It's all up to you. I don't really care what I do. I mean, I'm a big fan of both console gaming and PC gaming, so there's no... Don't be biased by what by anything that I just said. To be honest, this whole video is pretty much pointless, but I just want to know your views on if I should go to PC gaming or if I should get them to do a mixture between the two, like some channels do, or should I go stay as I am on consoles? Alright, that's all for this. That's all for this video. Sorry, it was a very long video and I rambled so much. I'm such an idiot. I do like to ramble. I like talking to the. I just like talking directly to the community. I haven't been able to do that since now, seeing as I never used to get that many views. As no YouTubers, I can't expect good views. So yeah, that's it for this video. I've been XeinsGaming, playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer. Just asking your views over which thing what I should do. And I will see you in the next video.